I'm Brian, an old Canadian guy, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to Tom MacDonald and Anthem song, American Flags. One thing I have to say, I love when I go down to the United States and see the American flags everywhere. Canada, we don't have that type of patriotism. There isn't a lot of flag waving. I'm a big fan of flags myself. In fact, my little office here, I have several flags. I have this wee Canadian one, because I'm in Canada, eh? I have this one. It's the Prince Edward Island flag, which is the province I live in. Then I have my big Canadian flag, because I'm in Canada, eh? What can I say? I also have this one, Nova Scotia flag. This is where both my parents were born. I lived a good portion of my life before I lived in PI. In fact, almost all, probably more than half my life before I lived in PI. And then I have the British flag because, you know, for the Empire and all that. But at heart, I love Scotland, where all my mom's ancestors come from. My dad's ancestors from Ireland. I have an Irish flag on me right now. I actually even have this little Finnish flag. My wife's family has Finnish roots. And I have this one, which is one of my favorite flags. This is a flag of the Netherlands. It actually flew at the Netherlands embassy in Ottawa. I got it. My grandfather here, a veteran of World War II, and helped liberate Holland, and this flew over their embassy. But I want to not talk about all these other flags. I'm talking about American flags. And I've noticed things lately that I've been seeing online. People just, they have the wrong idea about American flags, and I just don't get it. So I see videos like this one.
Blame that I don't follow the American flag codes like I give a shit. The First Amendment says that I can modify, burn, or jerk off into this flag if I want to. And if you don't like that, then go take it up with the Supreme Court.
Well, that might be true, but it's not the way you respect the flag. And videos like this.
Proud 73-year-old American.
Retired Army veteran Tony Cumberworth stands beside
They're not going to take it away.
and behind the American flag posted in his yard. It's been there for 20 years.
It's been there 20 years and nobody has ever said a word.
Not until this week, when a violation notice arrived.
First ridiculous, then I got insulted. I fought for this country, my son fought for this country. I do not understand them trying to take away my rights.
And videos like this.
Well, Black Lives Matter Utah making national headlines after calling American flag holders racist.
And other videos like this.
An American flag is a conservative. There's a general sense of, and maybe this is just in my neighborhood, but there's a general sense of still everybody's in America.
Anyways, that's the mindset I'm going into watching this video.
My people of this country, and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag.
Okay, so the videos I just showed prove that, that the people are trying to ban them and cancel people having American flags. And I think he might be talking about himself here, not just waving flags, but being banned for being patriotic. Again, I'm not an American, but I know that America was founded by patriots, so-called.
Anybody who's offended, come get it, we throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again, you a punk, you a clown, better know where I stand. I'm the white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a what. 100 white boys gonna hold me down anywhere, dog. We think that you suck. My my patriots, the craziest. They ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really wanna taste of this, no safety tip. Just aim the stick and spray the clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's these, that, those. I ain't never gonna take a knee.
Okay. Yeah, I really like what he's saying there. I like that. I'll never hit a lady, but it's hard to tell nowadays. Interesting line. But let's just go back a little here and listen to this. It's just, you know, yeah, standing up for patriotism. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with waving American flags?
No safety tip, just aim the stick and spray the clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's these, that, those. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem. Smack 'em, I don't give a damn, can't stand 'em. Gang full of randoms, fan with a handgun. Run up in your mansion, leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave, to the grave. United States, we love the country that they've been corrupting. Go woke and go broker if you ain't awake.
Yeah. I like that line, go woke or go broke. Yeah, they're going woke. Sorry, you're going broke and you're going woke. Yeah.
We love the country that they've been corrupting. Go woke and go broker if you ain't awake. My people love this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts.
So again, I think he is right. He's talking about the idea of patriots, people who don't want to just follow the mainstream media line, but are actually common sense thinking. Again, I'm not American, but this message resonates with me. We have the same problem in Canada. If you stand up for anything Canadian values, anything that is right and true, you're canceled. They want to, yeah, do everything they can to make your voice not heard.
You man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags.
I don't know if he's called for revolution.
American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American
Got that
flags.
AKA all Draco, leave you stankin', break your ankles. I'm not hearing what you saying. Hit the pavement, now you seeing angels. It get dangerous, go against the Patriots. Got all the bangers. Take a look inside my closet. You gon' see way more than hangers, hammers, like I do construction. Ammo, I'ma shoot at something. Why you think we own these guns? So we could just go do some hunting. You must not pay close attention. Government, they want division. Only treason if you lose. I guarantee we come out winning. Let my flag fly high like eagles. I would die for all my people. You can't change me with procedures. I'm about freedom, you about evil. Leave you hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers in cathedrals. Never have the safety on, and when we run out, we just reload.
My people of this country and we're under.
I like that line he used, I'm for freedom and you're for evil. When people that are trying to crush freedom, that is evil.
Attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Yeah, I think he's calling for some type of
American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. Every time we pull up, you see stars, you see stripes, you see flags on the cars and the trucks and the bikes. Every time we pull up, we go hard, we outside, we got flags on our arms that are tatted there for life.
Every time we pull up, we don't care if you mad. We cherish this land. The haters can get buried in rags. They set fire to old glory, turning fabric to ash.
But every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Wow, yeah. I think he's calling for a revolution. Despite the tanks and talking about guns, I don't think he was necessarily calling people to armed conflict, but he was just warning people, you know, these people, you need to, they're going to come, and they're going to, once they realize all the freedom you're trying to crush, they're going to come, and they're going to start standing up for themselves. They're tired of being pushed around. They're tired of being told things like the American flag, a symbol of patriotism, is racist, is a symbol of hate, and all kinds of other things. People are tired of cancel culture, and this is people across political spectrum, black, white, Asian, whatever. And you get that from his other messages and his other songs. Yeah, I think it's not just in the States this needs to happen. It needs to happen in Canada. Canada, like I said, we weren't always a big flag-waving country. I'm starting to see it more. And I think part of that is people see what Canada was, and they see it being torn apart, and they want to stand up and be proud to be Canadian. Canadian flag means a lot in the world. Unfortunately, what it means now is what it used to mean. So yeah, you gotta get up and you gotta wave the flag of your country. You gotta be a patriot. You gotta stand up for your country. You gotta stand up for freedom, because when you don't stand up for freedom, that's when it gets taken away. We've been told they won't take our guns, and the government takes them. They won't take our freedom, and the governments pass laws that restrict the freedom constantly. In the Western world, we're heading to a left-wing authoritarian regimes in other places that you wouldn't have thought of before. This isn't some scare tactics of McCarthyism. You see it really happening. And if you're in the States, just look at Canada. Look at the disaster that we've gotten by slowly letting our center of the road government, which was doing good things, which had a social democracy, not a socialist democracy, but we're becoming a socialist democracy. We have a prime minister who loves the basic dictatorship of China, and that's what he wants to emulate, and that's what he's trying to make Canada. And guess what? It's coming to you next. Be careful. Get out there and wave your flag.